All right, guys. Some more bad news about Spencer. He'll be gone for 2 to 4 weeks with his knee getting. I think it's getting scoped or whatever. But he's going to have surgery again. I'm pretty sure of. And I'm not worried about it because Spencer is going to probably pull a hamstring and take this time. You know, veterans take time in training camp off. And I was thinking that Spencer would probably take some time off this year or whatever. As long as he's there at the beginning of the season and can go full out right then, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. But I am worried about the depth in the defensive line. I am worried about if he, does not get healthy during the season and we have to put Cal Wilbur there, and Cal Wilbur couldn't, get on the field last year. So that's a worry that I have. But not right now. And a lot of people I hear, Kimby Okoye, or some other names that people are putting out there that the Cowboys are possibly interested in. I wouldn't go there just yet because I think maybe we have some things on the team. We got to see what Cal Wilbur is. Where is teaching him this and that, whatever. Do I believe in Cal Wilbur? I don't know, but we need to see what he can do because that makes no sense to go get someone to put right behind Ware and Cal Wilbur can actually get the job done. So that's what training camp is for, just to see if these guys can get the job done. Last year, as I said before, Ben Bass impressed me a lot more last year during the preseason than Tyrone Crawford. He just did. It's really not saying nothing against Tyrone Crawford. It was just Ben Bass was one of the guys I really liked. You know what I'm saying? We want to see if Lissamore has gotten better. He had a few tough games last season also. Ratliff, I'm at the beginning of the season, at the end of last season. Everybody was talking about we'll have Ratliff back next year, and we don't need the defensive lineman because of Ratliff or whatever. I'm just not sure, because if you go back to my videos and go back year after year after year, you will see that I made a video, I think it was like Keith Olbermann, when Keith Olbermann was at NBC, his countdown or whatever. I did a video mocking his countdown, and I was talking about using Ratliff at defensive tackle in the 3-4, and I said we were completely punishing his body. And even though Ratliff has a high motor, it's physics that you're dealing with right there. You've got a smaller human being going up against monsters in the middle of the offensive line over and over and over. So I think Rat's body is taking a toll on his body. And there's nothing he as a player can do about that. If his body starts to break down, there's no willpower, because Rat has all the willpower in the world. He has the greatest motor, he has the willpower, he has everything else. But if his body starts to break down, there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. Tony Romo, a lot of people talking about his weight. I think Tony Romo looks fine. At OTAs, he was fat. He was fat. He had, someone was telling me the other day that they were saying on Cowboy Radio that he was wearing 3 or 4 shirts at camp, that OTAs, that's why he looked fat. No, the shirts didn't have nothing to do with his double chin. He was a pudgy guy, but right now he looks thin. He looks ready. He looks like he's at his playing weight or whatever. So not worried about that. Dez Bryant has to be the most, he might be the most talented receiver I've ever seen in my life. Maybe not. Maybe Randy Moss. But behind Randy Moss, he might be the most talented receiver I've ever seen in my life. The dude is straight up just beating Mo right now. I have some Mo concerns, but we'll get to that. Because the only reason why I have Mo concerns, I think he'll be fine as the number 2 corner, but we didn't get Mo to be the number 2 corner. We got Mo to be the number 1 corner. Carr is the number 2 corner. Carr is a very good number 2 corner, but he's the number 2 corner. So I don't want to go into the league with 2 number 2 corners and 2 inexperienced safeties. That's not good, especially when you don't have a great defensive line coming at you. We just have Ware coming at you on passing downs. So I just have a little bit of Mo concerns. And the offensive line, I heard they finally did better yesterday, but I don't see any difference. I mean, I was telling somebody the other day that I just am going to take my videos from last year and rerun them for you guys because we have the same issues. It's the same issues. We need to work on the running game. The offensive line isn't that good. The defensive we don't have depth on the defensive side of the ball. It's the same issues, different year. So that's why I've got this attitude of let's just wait until they start playing in live action and see what really happens. All right, guys, I'm heading to a family reunion in South Carolina, and I'll probably make a couple videos there, and I'll be back here on Monday. All right, holla. Peace.